So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely...
Takes the shots! And he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Foot in. Kudus. Now it's Messi. Now it's Kudus. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shoots! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Not the most accurate pass. Bastoni. It's a searching pass. He's picked his way through. And that is well cleared. Inter Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Now this could be a and the shot! It's fallen kindly here. Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
So, a breakthrough already. Can he get it through? And this is Kane. Real chance! And no mistake. And they're threatening to fly away here. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Gets a good foot in there. Caicedo. Inter Milan are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Oh, Peter, that can cause real...
It's Kane! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Inter Milan have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. He can run onto that. He's found Ferran Torres! And that's a sharp finish. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Barcelona cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And that's a dangerous... And Messi! And he's stuck it away. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Inter Milan go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Kane, spread to the right. Bergkamp. Well, that pass isn't the best. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Messi. Over to the right flank. And he's been shifted off it. Fernandez. Lino. It's a pretty loose pass. That's a sharp pass. Played out towards the right wing. Now, can they get him away? That's a fabulous ball. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Camavinga. And Caicedo. Lino. Looking for options for movement. Lino gets into a good position. Nicely intercepted. Looking to play him in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, nice touch.
That's good play from him.
He's shifting through the gears here. Big chance! Barcelona are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Koundé. Now it's Yamal. And this is Messi. In with the challenge. Kane.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Camavinga. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
It's ended up in no man's land. Now it's Ferran Torres. Oh, good spread. Lino. And here's Yamal. Vardiol. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Ricordiamo a tutti I tifosi che è possibile fumare solo nelle aree appositamente predisposte all'interno dello stadio.
The second period is underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Bergkamp. Bergkamp! And there's a goal! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly...
It's Kane! Oh, he's done it! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just? Bergkamp! It's in! And he's done it again, he's got his second. Just one in it now.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
He's having a shot! And he hits the net. They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
I think there's been a greater...
Takes a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Jimenez. Barcelona have scored 2 quick goals here, and the shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Akanji cuts it out. Oh, what has happened here? And a goal kick.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 10.
So we have movement on both benches.
Numero 16. Numero 8. Messi.
Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Il numero 18. Il numero 19.
Camavinga.
Il numero 6. Il
It's
numero
a
20.
sharp little ball here,
Cambio.
and he's picked it up out wide. Messi's cross. Oh, important interception. Valverde. Now it's Ferran Torres. Oh, that's fabulous. That has been cut short. Camavinga. Ake. Silvestre is one whose deliveries we all know about. Searching pass he's played there. Akanji. Camavinga. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Ferran Torres finds himself offside. Camavinga. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That looks a good ball through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that was nowhere near his best. Opts for safety. Knocks it into space. Doué. Pass somewhat off target.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, cracking ball. Nicked it back promptly. It's Rashford! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. No way through. And it's Doué. Oh, sweet feet. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerve.
Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh no, this does not look good. Caicedo. Son Heung-min. Spread neatly. Great defending, strong and determined. Rashford. And it's Doué. Now that's well seen too. Son Heung-min. 4 extra minutes added on. And he's had it nicked away.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, super find.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Desperate defending required here. Ake attempts a clearance. Akanji gets across to Inter. And that is as far as it goes. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that...
Ferran Torres! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ferran Torres actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Flashes it across. Bergkamp. Ribéry. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Pirlo. And it's Rijkaard. It's a good spell of possession, this. Camavinga. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Azar. And this is Eto'o. Bastoni defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Bergkamp. It's a really well-measured ball. Yamal, he's found a way through. Not the most convincing of passes. Nicely weighted ball. Nice interception, well timed. So we're still where we started right now. Messi wants to run onto this. Pirlo. He's a sharp little ball here. Can he finish? Sensational from Eto'o! A finish of true class! And there is your opener. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And Messi! It goes to show he is human after all.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter. Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And he's managed to get towering header! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Silvesh is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. 15 minutes till half-time. And the pass is intercepted. He's looking wide. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Ferran Torres. Leicester cuts it out. Messi. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. Brilliantly cut out. Shot a goal! And no mistake. Barcelona are back in business. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Arsenal against Barcelona.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. And we're underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Achraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine, and occasionally an eye for goal.
Yeah, he'll certainly be getting up there! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Certain, searing and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Messi is fouled. No second thought, a straight red card. Arsenal already a man down in these early stages. That has left the boss thinking about what harm it has done to their chances.
It looked avoidable and unnecessary, but it makes you think that he was trying to intimidate.
Just too high.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
That has not gone well. Messi. He has found the way through. Messi! Well, now it's a race. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
That's tidy. He's found the way through. Lovely bit of... And the shot! Drogba makes a dash for it. Fernandes, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that's gone loose. Just eases him off the ball. Now, can they get him away? Yamal is onto this. Fernandes. And that has left him in a heap. He'll try to keep this alive. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, that's a key interception. Bastoni. And Fernandes. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's really well manoeuvred. Drogba absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Bergkamp. Koundé. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Turns back here, probably the best option. Camavinga. Now it's Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Bergkamp. Bergkamp really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Pass is just off target. Cafu. Ferran Torres. And reclaimed it in a trice. Fernandes. Very nicely done. Engages and forces him off the ball. He's picked his way through. Takes a shot! Oh, it's come loose. And he lines up a cross. Chance! It's a goal! And that is what they came to see. What they demanded to see. His first. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ferran Torres. Now it's Drogba. Camavinga. And claimed it back swiftly.
There will be 1 minute
To
added
pass
time.
their way up the pitch. Drogba. Fernandes. And that signals the end of the first period. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch, this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 10, Hazard. Number 5, Ferran Torres. Number 9.
So we're into the second 45.
Coming on the field.
Barcelona
number 14,
clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say
Number
anything to them,
20,
it would be
Neymar.
just keep going.
Number
If it's not
6,
broken, don't try to fix it.
Shevchenko. Substitutions taking place.
Bastoni. Barcelona do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Shevchenko dominates aerially so often. Great defending, strong and determined. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Neymar. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he was quick to react. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That has ended up in no man's land. Koundé. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's managed to get free. And it's been hooked away. Arsenal have it back and can go again. Now it's Yamal. He's having a shot!
This match was
Oh,
60,332.
wonderful effort, all by himself.
Lamine Yamal can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Bastoni gets across to intercept that. He's beaten the last man. Now this could be a chance. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Gets a good foot in there. Well, that is one way to stop him. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Zielinski. And it's Messi. He is through here! Messi stood his ground strongly. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Fernandes. And it's Camavinga. Yamal. Can he get it through? Now this could be a chance. Great chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Fernandes wins the duel this time. Zielinski. And it's Messi. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Yamal.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's got away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Showing good feet. Looking to play him in. Quick look, then a header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Zielinski does well to get it back. Howson with the foul. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Messi will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Aimed beyond the defence. And the finish! Another one of football's and how moments.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
He's had a shot! Corner number 2 then. He's got to be quick to recover this. Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. Ake. Ferran Torres pinches it off him.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Where it came from.
Oh, great feat, that.
That tackle was certainly sturdy. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 14, Danny Olmo.
The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick.
Hard to tell what he's thinking here, Peter. Surely the shot's not on, is it?
Number 21.
Not a bad try by any means. Shevchenko. Now it's Rafinha, and he's managed to get free. They'll have to settle for that. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's something. Not ideal for either side, of course, although if you look at the overall balance of things, neither did enough to win this, and I think the result is quite fair.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then.
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raúl.
He's just out on his own for consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader. Talent has to be backed up by hard work and tenacity, and he leads by example, hence the respect he commands.
Searching pass he's played there. He's looking wide. He is through here. Shoots! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Messi can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
They've played it short. Dumfries, chance for a shot! And And another crack at goal. It's been a high-tempo start.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Howson attempts a clearance. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. He's found a way through. Not much subtlety about that challenge.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Palmer. Pressing high and with purpose. Raul. Nuno Mendes. Raul providing an outlet on that flank. Bastoni gets it away. Referee's given a throw. He's got away. And it's Palmer. And he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Corner number 3 coming up. He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Messi. Here's a header! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
What's up? Oh, sorry, bro. I didn't see Messi.
He's
Bro.
had it taken off him. Havertz, Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that. Dumfries. Passing is crisp and sharp. Played into space. Howson is always scanning the pitch for targets. Played through into space. Williams. Pings in across. Heads! And
Offside,
no
offside,
mistake.
offside, offside. You playing against me, bro?
Nuno Mendes. Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. Played back to the goalkeeper. Romero. Not the most convincing of passes. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now Nico Williams. Rodri.
This guy is good.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's a crazy, bro.
Alexander-Arnold.
He's nice in one touch,
It's
bro.
Palmer. Rodri.
Yo,
And this
he's
is
won it.
Raul. And he's heaved it away and smartly reclaimed. Ferran Torres. It's a searching pass. Martinez is in a really good position out wide.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And here's the chance to counter. Rodri. Now it's Ferran Torres. Palmer. Shifted it to the flank. Pass somewhat off target. Alexander-Arnold. Dumfries gets over and intercepts. Yamal is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. And the pass is intercepted. Dumfries. Camavinga.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Fuck it doing, bro.
And here's Ferran Torres. Real chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Ferran Torres clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
And the referee has blown for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
This guy's good.
Barcelona come in at
Yeah,
half-time on the wrong
this
end
guy's
of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second
Why you don't
half.
fucking run, bro?
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Bastoni is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
That's a cute ball. Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, this is a great... And the shot! Havertz. Raul. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Ferran Torres. And he's running through. Now that... Raul! And it's come back out to him. Goal! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
And Messi! Oh, he's hit the bar! And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
That pass has been well intercepted. And the finish! Off the post! Palmer.
Oh, fuck.
Havertz. And Mendes. Havertz. And it's Rodri. Havertz! Played out to the left flank. Not the most accurate pass. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Williams. And he whips it in. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Yeah, and he read it before anyone could follow up.
Barcelona have it back and can go again. Now it's Ferran Torres. Tries to play it through. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Going down.
Spread it left.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Howson. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's picked his way through, and he welcomes it in. He's had a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So we're up and running. Well, Jim, the name Albert Ferrer is certainly familiar to English football fans of a certain vintage.
Yeah, and he's remembered with a great deal of affection as a pacey and tough tackling defender who always gave his all.
And was a bit of a character.
He was.
Quality ball. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Messi. That's a good ball out wide. Just eases him off the ball. Fernandez concedes a free kick for that. Messi. Rashford. And it's Messi. And he skips past his man. Saliba, he's the guilty party there. There's a quick free kick. Rashford. Maradona. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Messi. Batistuta is onto the... Big chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Batistuta! It's going to be another corner, I think. Corner number 2, then. He leaps for it! Oh, he's hit the bar! Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Fernandez. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona! And there is your opener.
Let me see where's Messi.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, good spread. Dumfries. Saliba calmly anticipates. Turns back here, probably the best option. Well, he's hit it long, but astray.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And he has shown him a yellow card. And it's Pedri. Saliba. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And the shot!
You got
Wonderful effort, all by himself.
Maradona can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Rashford knocks it into space. Oh, that's a key interception. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And here's Messi. Oh, just skip Messi! Messi! Genius! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Rijkaard tries to clear. Fernandez does well to get it back. And this is Messi. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's shifting through the gears here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Is in with that pass. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Pinches it off him. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he's forced to go back.
Barcelona really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across.
And the finish! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Well, all I can say is that he did very well to squeeze it in near post. He didn't have much to aim at.
Barcelona with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And that's going right the way across. Well read, nice interception. Rafinha. Now it's Messi. Ferran Torres. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Maradona. Probing pass. Spread neatly. Oh, that was vital. Played into space.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
The final seconds now. Guardiola. Goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's come. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Yamal charging forward, the ball at his feet. Messi is wide. And that is the end of the first half. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat. And all of a sudden, things are looking pretty rosy. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Barcelona are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And here is the first touch of the second half. Silvestre. Dumfries. Looking to play him in. Zanetti. Chance here to counter. Ake does really well to win the ball there. Shapes to shoot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, denied brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ake. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Ferran Torres. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Pedri. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Yamal. Ake. That is ended up in no man's land.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.026
Into the
espectadores.
flank. Could move up a gear here. And it's Messi. Pedri. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 22, el dorsal 8 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 20.
It's a good foray he's making.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And the pass is intercepted. Ferran Torres. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Good ball, good take. Ake. Ferran Torres. Zielinski wins the duel this time, and he's managed to get free. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
GG, bro.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And this is Messi. And Messi! Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences. Well, it wasn't a bad effort. I mean, you could see his intention. It just needed a bit more curl and bend to take it away from the goalkeeper.
75 minutes played. And here's Ferran Torres. That is a brilliant interception.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Messi touches it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Looking for options for movement. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Zielinski. He's got away. And that's a dangerous ball. Over to the right flank. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And the shot! He's got a goal! We thought they were done, but never say never. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Ferran Torres. Rashford in acres of space out wide. nicely intercepted. And that is it. The referee has seen enough.
G.
A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're on the way. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws.
Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Just eases him off the ball. Now, can they get him away? He is through here. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Caicedo. Fernandez. Now it's Lewandowski, over to the right flank. Fernandez. Camavinga. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now it's Yamal. And here's Rashford. Ferran Torres. And here's Ferran Torres. Camavinga. Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Lewandowski. He's shifting through the gears here. It's It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Neymar. Lewandowski. Distributed tidily. He's got... And Messi! And
Yeah,
for
GG.
a moment, time stood still.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Now it's Yamal. Great vision. And he's in on Rashford! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Rashford really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game. Now it's Ferran Torres. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Corner number 4 coming up here. Messi goes short. Iraq have the chance to go the other way. Looking for a runner. Floated through. Lewandowski gets into a good position. Son Heung-min was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And this is Messi, and he's managed to get free. And the finish! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. How very smart. He just got it right.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip. Iraq really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that that means they play the game. Header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Odegaard is offering a wry smile there.
Yamal. Oh, that's well spotted. Played out to the left flank. Son Heung-min has it in a wide position. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Now it's Rashford.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Spread to the right. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Fernandez. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Rashford. Nicely weighted ball. And that could set him on his way. Not a hint of offside here. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He has found the way through. Iraq have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. It's their second corner of the game. And this is Son Heung-min.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Odegaard. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Messi.
Has been indicated.
Threads one in. That's been slipped through. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Looking to play him in. Messi in acres of... Goes for a shot! He's got it all!
GG, bro. GG.
They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude.
And that is all they have time for. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing, and fast.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
He can play every. Let me change. Let me bring somebody else, nigga. Let me bring somebody else, nigga. Oh, what? Okay. I got him, nigga.
Substitution in progress.
Barcelona get the ball rolling for the second period. Martinez. Can he get on the end of this? And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! It was an absolute certainty. He just had to. Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And that's definitely not his best. Ferran Torres. Akanji cuts out the pass. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
That's going in strongly.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Lewandowski. Oh, what a ball! Opts to play it back. He's had a shot! He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Sure. I'm lucky you, nigga.
And now they can spring out of defence. It's Son Heung-min!
Bro, he's too quick, the low-key player, bro. Gee.
Now that looks a decent ball, and that could set him on his way. He's found a way through. That's destined for the flank. Look at this. Ferran Torres! It's a goal!
That was unexpected, but you know.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Barcelona now in a position far more desirable.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Neymar looking to receive it in space. So their fourth corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And here's Messi. In by Messi. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Ferran Torres, looking for options for movement. And this is Messi. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's a super piece of goalkeeping.
Well, his positioning was just spot on, and he made the goal look an awful lot smaller.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Camavinga clears without hesitation. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
They've got a corner here. They're up to 5 corners now. And he's taking no chances there. Iraq are looking to go forward now. Now it's Neymar. It's Lewandowski! And he couldn't finish.
I think this defence could do themselves a massive favour by being more decisive, more communicative. They're being penetrated too easily, too often.
Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Played out towards the right wing. Tries to pass it through. Messi carries the ball down the right. Messi! Only partially clear. And he's gone backward here. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Good take and shoots! Well taken goal.
GG.
Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Substitution for Iraq. Number 18.
So we have movement on both benches. Iraq cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
And he's quick to get rid. And that's been won straight back.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And he shoots! And that really should have been that.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Tries to play it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's there to belt it away. Barcelona, moments now away from seeing this one out. And it's made its way to him. A chance! But he's left disappointed.
I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range. Often, he'll find a net.
Crunching tackle. Wriggles his way through. He's got away. That'll be a throw.
Four added minutes has been indicated.
That'll be a throw-in. Nicely aimed pass. He's not got that quite right. Oh, good take in a good area. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Oh, played right into his path. Donnarumma gets his hands. And that's that. Barcelona proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so... Barcelona do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. So things are underway. Barcelona need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. Camavinga.
Might want to be careful
Think
there.
through.
Andrei Shevchenko has to be the greatest player to emerge from the former Eastern Bloc.
Yeah, he is the name, isn't he?
Well, when you think he terrorises Europe's best defenders by doing the most beautiful work in the beautiful game, and we're talking goal machine.
Now it's Messi. Now, can they get him away? Rashford!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rashford. Now it's Messi. Now it's Yamal. And he plays... And Messi! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Looking for the run. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
And this is Shevchenko. Ake cuts out the pass. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Camavinga. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Stood up well to him there. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Messi, now it's Yamal. Looking for options for movement. Rashford! Goal! Barcelona! The goal for which they thirsted, the goal for which they craved. Now, full steam ahead to the ultimate prize.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Camavinga, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Messi receives it in a wide position. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Camavinga. Half an hour played now. Nicely weighted ball. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Camavinga. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Messi. Threads one in. That is a great pick out. Camavinga.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence. Arsenal really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
And the shot! Odegaard.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And this is Shevchenko, and he shoots! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Such sharp play, and he's been looking so good this half, and
Yeah.
yet he doesn't convert.
Dani Olmo. Now it's Messi. Zielinski receives it in a good position here. An instinctive delivery. Arsenal with the corner, there first. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Looking to play him in.
What?
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Camavinga. Dumfries. Tries to pass it through. Zielinski.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's in a great position here. Can he finish? He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Barcelona are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Dani Olmo. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now Ødegaard. In with the challenge. Howson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Shevchenko. And it's Ødegaard. Good ball, good take. Yamal. Ferran Torres. Now it's Messi. Played out towards the right wing. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ødegaard. And it's Olmo. And that could set him on his way. Goes for a shot! And that's a sharp finish. Just as they wanted it. Just when they wanted it. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Just 1 in it now.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ake.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping.
He's having a shot! Oh, good finish. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
52.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat.
He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Messi. Zielinski. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that was vital. That's really well manoeuvred. Messi makes a dash for it. He is through here.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
That's been cut out, well played. And it's Messi. Camavinga. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Shevchenko stood his ground strongly. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. A straight red card, another twist in this promotion epic. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul. And he's in on goal! Odegaard! And there's a goal! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 23, Danny Olmo.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here,
Messi.
both at the same time.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
Coming on the
Arsenal
field,
cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well,
number
what a
15,
difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden, it seems the
Number
belief
4,
is back.
Matthias Cunha. Number
Neymar.
25, Caicedo.
Nico Williams.
Substitution in progress.
And it's Shevchenko.
Oh, what
He's
the
got away.
fucking...
Drives it in. Koundé tries to clear.
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Lovely, now then.
Shevchenko really was well marked.
Tries from a long way out. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Shevchenko. Eder Militao does really well to win the ball there. Barcelona are looking to secure promotion, but they are going to have to do it the hard way by the looks of things.
It's giving their manager more than just a headache, as you can see. He's going to have to make some big decisions in what remains.
Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Caicedo, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Arsenal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And no, that was never going to make it. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was
There will
very
be 3
poor.
minutes added time.
Nico Williams. Messi. Well, that is one way to stop him. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Yellow or red? It is red. And it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Akanji, keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Played out wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That is a brilliant interception. And that's it. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Barcelona really deserve full marks to have come through such a difficult game in the manner they did.
That was a crazy game, man.
Barcelona are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Legend, title winner, in some sense a trendsetter. Claude Makélélé was certainly all of those things. In his first season in English football, his team won the league with what was back then a record number of wins, fewest goals conceded, and most clean sheets.
I was just delighted he managed to get the goal he so deserved, Peter, the week after the title was decided. He certainly made the home crowd wait, as it was pretty much the last kick of the game.
He actually missed from the spot, didn't he?
Yeah, but he was able to find the rebound and bury it in the back of the net. You know, after all he did for the club, surely he deserved that little bit of luck.
Of course he did. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment. It's Rashford! Oh, that's ambitious. And he was there to get a vital touch.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
And we have our very first corner. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. He's going for goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Owen made a good run there.
That was a great ball that looked right on the money. Trying to get behind the defence is something that can work well here.
Quarter of an hour played. Messi.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Modric. Owen. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
That is ended up in no man's land. Ferran Torres. Modric can see things others simply cannot.
Owen really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Messi! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Well, it's more pressure than ball at the moment.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Rashford. Oh, that's a key interception. Xavi Alonso. Ambitious ball here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Dumfries. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. A probing pass, and he cuts out the supply. Now it's Owen. Bastoni. Zielinski. Can he get it through? Can he get onto this? Howson. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. And here's Yamal. Goes for the shot! Messi. Nicely weighted ball. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Yamal. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Rashford. Looking for the run. And this is Messi. And he's managed to get free.
The fuck is this guy?
Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He is through here. Kaká. Kaká's Modric! And the header is disappointing in the whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Reflections on the first half?
Well, 0-0 is a little surprising, and while initially they must have felt that they'd score from the many chances we saw, they might now be thinking that this could go against them.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. So straight into the second half.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be...
Chance!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
He's through here. Valverde. And it's Neves. He's going to be disappointed with that. No, that was never going to make it. Xavi Alonso. Kaká. Rashford. He's being urged to shoot. Howson gets it clear. Yamal knocks it into space. Now it's Yamal. He's got away. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ake cuts out the pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And the pass is intercepted. Just eases him off the ball. Your impression so far, Jim?
Barcelona are very much in the game and matching the up.
It's Alonso! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Rashford. And it's been played through. And he's... Oh, just a keeper! And a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That ball looks a good one. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Xavi Alonso. And it's Modric. Ferran Torres. For Messi. Nicely spread. Looking to play him in. And this is Messi. Messi! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing.
Oh, terrible pass. Messi! Another one of football's and how moments.
Messi has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
And here's Messi. He's found a way through.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
No, it's come to nothing. Tries to play it through. And he's intervened well there. And that could set him on his way. And it's... Oh, shooting chance! We've got a goal! And again they hit the front.
Messi really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
And he's done it again. He's got his... And it's Owen. Chance for a shot! And that's a tiny finish.
Oh my God,
And
GG.
there's the goal they've been looking for. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Madrid have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Kaká. Well timed, excellent interception. Zielinski. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Messi. Dumfries. And that will be the final act. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Oh, how will we look back on that?
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I don't fucking defense, bro. I don't fucking defense, bro. Next I bring over my Mr. Okay, let me see what I can do.